You know we had to do an Odyssey track. Yeah. You cannot stop the red hatter. Feet running patcha-tata. You still trying to get on my level, but I'm quicker and smarter and better. The best that you ever seen do it. I am the baddest, you know it. You still wishing that you could do it? We running and jumping right through it. Mario, let's go. Mario, let's go. Mario, 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 Mario. Every time you see me, you crying. You say that you win and stop lying. You wishing you could keep on trying. You running and jumping and dying. Every time you see me, you crying. You say that you win and stop lying. You wishing you could keep on trying. You running and jumping and dying. Somebody get him a shovel. Digging your grave, you in trouble. I'm soaring right up in the air. No clouds, my winning is fair. You wish you could get on my level. You can't win, boy, I am a rebel. My hat let me move on the double. Somebody go get him a shovel. Hey, we soaring, we sailing. Y'all losing, y'all wailing. We winning, we singing. We throwing, we blinging. Hey, Mario, 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 let's go. Mario, 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 let's go. Let's go. Hey, yeah. You know you like it. Obi-Wan plays. Yeah, Obi-Wan plays. We back for the next track. We on the attack. You need to fall back. You about to fall flat. It's just like that. Why? It's that rat-tat-tat-tat. Yeah. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Spat-tat-tat-tat. You cannot stop me, I'm better than that. Better than you? Ink on your shoe? You trying to get me, I'm faster than you. Make you say ooh, covered in glue. You trying to get me, my skills is the truth. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. My squad is the truth, we dressed in all black. The squad can't compare, we fly as the air. Try and defeat us, get splattered, I swear. Ink all around, you testing me how? Trying to win, your face in the ground. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. You running, you scared? Too late for that, you can't run nowhere. Your eyes I see fear, you wanted the crown, my king's everywhere. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We winning this match? Fact. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We taking you out just like a gnat. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. Go cry to your mama and take that nap. We winning this match. You just fall back. Regroup and reload, but you still getting stacked. How you come at me now? When you see me, you bow. Put respect on my name or you will say ow, ow. Yeah. Ow. You gonna say ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Obi-Wan, stop splatting me with the ink, man. You're too good. And I'm too bad. Yeah, they thought we was done. We back for another one. We can't be done. We in the sun. We can't be done. We just won. We can't be done. We having fun. Switch it up. Step it up. You want a game? Click it up. You want a game? Get that switch. You want a game? You got that itch. They itching for some switching. They itching for some winning. They wishing they was switching. They ain't switching cause they tripping. Yeah. Them Joy-Cons making noise. Them Joy-Cons, read them boys. Resolution, so crisp. On that screen, you can't miss. Yeah, man, we here and we ain't going nowhere. That Zelda, that Mario, Splatoon, Arms. We even milking cows 1-2 switch. Metroid? Do I smell a Metroid? Man, they ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda, cry and whine. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda, cry and whine. Play at home, on the go. Game everywhere. You got it, bro. You want a game? We got your type. Hype score. Hype. Diversity. Every type. Review score. Hype. Yeah. Obi-Wan plays. Track number 3. Coming at you one more time. Yeah. Obi-Wan plays. Track number 2. You thought we were done? Man, we just getting started. Cause they still hating on the end. So we need a paper plumber on this number. Yeah, you know you like it. Yeah. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Cooper links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. Cooper links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. All them toes look alike. Red, yellow, blue and white. Creative levels everywhere. Drop controllers, look and stare. High score. Beast, get your game. Have a feast. High score. Beast, get your game. Don't have a cheat. Hey, Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we got that cash. Hey! Obi-Wan plays by popular demand. Mixtape number 1. Let's go. How you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the end. Why you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the hating on the end. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end and it ain't even begin. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end. How you hating on the end? Yeah, they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Win. Hating on the end and you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, hating on the end and they still gon' win.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right. And they still gon' win. Hating on the end. Hating on the end. Go and get your friend. Go and get your friend and sit in the end. Go and get your friend while you hating on the end. Go and get your friend and sit in the end. Hey.
What?
is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We have huge Nintendo Switch 2 news on a Friday night. The internet never sleeps, and so I got y'all covered. Let's do some likes, the top 5 in the chat. Hey, Chris talking about he's 24 days in not smoking. He's trying to go, wait, how long, Chris? We'll see. But top 5 in the chat. You can do it, Chris. Bowsette, number 1. Michael, number 2. Neil, Thugs Buddy, what's up, Thugs Buddy? And Chris made it to the top 5. Wow. All right. After this stream, I might hop on 2K for 1 or 2 matches. If it depends what time I got to get my son. So if he calls while I'm streaming, I got to go pick him up. RIP that. So, but what's up to everybody in the chat? We have some big Nintendo Switch 2 news, launch date, a more specific launch date, launch titles, specs, the specs of the system. Let's talk about it. Big stuff for a Friday evening stream. But before we do anything, we're only at 14 likes. I need everybody watching the stream right now. Crush that like button. There's a thumbs up button right below the video. Just push it. It ain't gonna hurt you. All right, let's get right to the news. Hey, I saw Hodis complaining. He tried to be first in the chat, but that ad got him, bro. Appreciate you clicking on the video. Get me the ad revenue, boy. All right, let's get to the news. I just ran across this article on GoNintendo.com. The Switch successor. We got the talks of the storage, how much storage is going to be with the system, screen size, and a 3D Mario game at launch. All right, so the article is saying the device will have an 8-inch LCD screen. How many inches is the current Switch model? I know how much. First, somebody let me know how many inches is the OLED and what the OG Switch launched. I think the OG Switch was around 7 inches or something like that. So if it's 8 inches, 8-inch LCD, is that around what size the current OLED is? That's a good screen size. Check this out. It said that the device will have 512 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, that's a huge upgrade for Nintendo. And that gives me hope that we might be having some power in this system. 512 gigabytes. That's like you're preparing for 4K high resolution games, bro. The Switch launched with 32 gigabytes, which for Nintendo, that's good because Nintendo optimizes their games. I think Tears of the Kingdom was their largest first-party game ever released, and that was under 20 gigabytes. So for a Nintendo system to launch with 512 gigabytes, that's half a terabyte. That is a healthy amount of storage for a Nintendo system. So 512 gigabytes of internal storage. PS5 and Xbox launched with 1 gigabyte. Xbox Series S, did that launch with I think that launched with 512 gigabytes. So that's good. That's good. Make next. I wonder if when 2K will decide to make next gen for Switch 2. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be next gen whenever Switch 2 launch, but that's 2024, bro. All right. So we got the screen size 8 inches, 512 gigabytes of internal storage, which is a good amount. My thing is, will it be a solid state drive though? We want an SSD. We want OLED is 7 inches and the OG was 6.2. Whoa! So Nintendo is going for a larger screen size if this leak is true. So fingers crossed. Now, we've already gotten news reportings that we're looking at a late 2024 release date. According to this article, late 2024 launch is expected somewhere around September, October. They're a little bit more specific, which is interesting. I can't recall last time Nintendo launched a major console, September or October. They've done the Lite, like, and the OLED, I think, during those times. But like for a new generation, it's usually spring. And for handhelds, I know off the top of my head, a couple of handhelds launch in the spring. And for home consoles, it's always been November, Black Friday, getting that holiday rush. So that's interesting. September, October 2024. All right, check this out. The device will supposedly launch with a 3D Mario game backed up by 3 to 4 sources. Let's pause and talk about this right now. And this makes sense. Nintendo can really ride a Mario wave for 2 years. This year, we're getting 2D Mario, Super Mario Wonder, which is my most anticipated announced game. That Mario RPG is getting up there too, though. Both games. This is going to be an amazing holiday season for Nintendo fans. This has just been an amazing year for Nintendo fans. Metroid Prime Remastered, Tears of the Kingdom, loving Pikmin 4. I'm about to beat Pikmin 4. I'm about to cure Captain Olimar. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do that live on stream. And then we have Mario Wonder and Mario RPG. Oh my goodness. This is insane right now. So this makes sense. Mario Wonder for the twilight years of the Switch. And then for the launch of their new system, a full 3D Mario game. What is this right here playing? Super Mario Odyssey. This isn't something new. Nintendo launched. Well, shout out to Crispy Tofu with the $2 super chat. Let me read what he's saying. Do you think Switch gets a price cut this holiday? No way, Jose. Crispy Tofu, the Switch is selling too good for Nintendo to drop the price. If Nintendo did not drop the price on the Wii U, which sold abysmal for 5 years, they are not dropping the price on the Switch. So unfortunately, it's going to be $350 for the OLED and $300 for the OG Switch. Now, Mario Odyssey, correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't a launch title. It was in the launch year of the Switch. But the Switch launched with Breath of the Wild, a Zelda game. So, and we're going to get to it, an interesting article about Metroid Prime 4. We're going to get back to it, though. But they launched with Breath of the Wild, and then a 3D Mario game came out the same year. They could be on that same game plan for the Switch too, to where this rumor is saying that it will launch with the 3D Mario game. It could be either launch or within the launch window of the Switch. Either way, I think it's a strong possibility, and it makes perfect sense. Mario Odyssey 2017. We're going to 2024. That is a 7-year cycle. 7 years is plenty of time for Nintendo to perfect a next-gen Mario game. That's actually, I would prefer a 3D Mario game, of course, over a 2D Mario game. So if a 3D Mario game is in fact, and this just makes sense. Like, even if I didn't have any connections, it just makes sense to launch with a 3D Mario game. You're 7 years from Mario Odyssey. A 3D Mario game just makes perfect sense. Mario Odyssey 2, or whatever Nintendo decides to call it. So it will launch with a 3D Mario, and this is supposedly backed up by 3 to 4 sources. So several sources are saying this. And the device will use a new cartridge format. Wow. So we're looking at a new cartridge format. Backwards compatibility, still interesting. What Nintendo's done in the past, they've launched handhelds with 2 cartridge slots. One at the top for the new system, and at the bottom, the DS. The DS had cartridge slots at the top for the DS games, and a cartridge slot at the bottom for Game Boy Advance games. Is Nintendo going to do that? I don't think so. I think they're going to make just one cartridge slot, and the cartridge slot will be compatible with old Switch and possibly this new cartridge format, whatever Nintendo decides on doing. But this is a lot of juicy information, and it's just going to keep coming. It's going to keep tumbling. It's going to snowball all of the Nintendo Switch 2 information. Why? It's in developer hands. Developers have their hands on the prototypes of the system. They have the information from Nintendo as to what they should plan their games to be. Like the 8-inch LCD screen. They may not have an actual 8-inch LCD screen. They may just have the specs of the system in the dev kit. But they have to know, Nintendo's probably told them, hey, when you're optimizing your games in handheld mode, anticipate an 8-inch LCD screen so your games could look as best as possible with that screen size. So they know all this information. The floodgates are open. Developers have the kit. We're going to continue to get more and more Nintendo Switch 2 next gen, Nintendo Switch Pro information. And I have you boys and girls covered, bro. I have you covered. And so, big news. And there's another article that says Metroid Prime 4 might be the Switch 2's Breath of the Wild moment. This is why I said Mario Odyssey could be in the launch window, but this is what Nintendo could do. Because sometimes when they launch a system with Mario, they're almost cannibalizing their sales. And this is why I say, at launch, you're going to get a spike in sales just because it's a new system. And you're going to get another spike because a Mario game launches. So why not pace it out like they did Breath of the Wild? When the Switch launched, Mario didn't launch at launch because they knew Mario was going to be popular anyway. They did another great game at launch, Breath of the Wild. I keep saying Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, which sold in gangbusters. And then later that year, bam, keep the momentum going with Mario Odyssey. This article talking about Metroid Prime 4 might be Switch 2's Breath of the Wild moment. The Switch 2 could, in fact, launch with Metroid Prime 4. Why? This would give the Metroid series the love and attention it deserves, and would allow it to appeal to a broader fan base, because a lot of people aren't as keen onto what Metroid is, Samus, or the whole Metroid world. But there will be more gamers willing to pick it up if it's a launch title. And so have Metro Prime 4 as a launch title, and then holiday, boom, we got a big 3D Mario game. 1-2 punch. Keep the Switch 2 momentum going. It makes perfect sense for me, bro. So I thought that article was interesting too, comparing Metro Prime 4 to Breath of the Wild, that this could possibly be a Switch 2 launch title, Metro Prime 4 in place, and then have Mario come out later. So a lot of big news on the internet tonight on a Friday night. But guess what? We got another one. Bro, this next news item is also pretty big. We have a Nintendo Switch presentation / event coming August 8th, specifically to Pokemon. This is why I report on leaks and rumors. I told y'all a week ago, it's been leaked. A Pokemon presentation on August 8th. And go back. It's on. I have it in one of my videos about a week ago. And now we have it officially confirmed by Pokemon's official Twitter account. It says, the next Pokemon Present arrives soon, trainers. Tune in to our official YouTube channel at 6 a.m. Pacific time. That's 9 on the East Coast, 9 a.m. East Coast time, August 8th, the same date that was leaked, for 35 minutes. 35 minutes, a lot of information can be announced. A new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon budget. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was pretty dope. A lot of people slept on it, but it was a pretty fun game. 35 minutes of Pokemon news and updates. 35 minutes is a lot of time for Pokemon news. So we got a presentation / event August 8th. I'm probably will live stream it. I'll try to live stream it. And y'all already know I'm not that big on Pokemon, even though I loved, really enjoyed Pokemon. Did I get Scarlet or Violet? I think I got Scarlet. I don't remember. But hey, shout out to Bowsette for hooking me up with those starters too. Oh man, made the game so much more fun. All right, so Pokemon presentation August 8th. Dope stuff. We have another one. Another dope news item, and this is so well deserved. Pikmin 4 is still steady at number 1 on the sales charts in Japan, selling whoa, those are big numbers for Japan, 115,000 units in its second week. Good stuff. It's already the best-selling Pikmin game in the franchise's history, and the best game. Oh my goodness, this game is so good. Like I said, I'm right about to rescue Captain Olimar. That'll be officially beating the game. I think they say the end screen credits run, but I also hear that there are 2 more areas to explore after that. I may just beat the game, play something else, and come back to the 2 areas later. So, but this is dope that Pikmin is still selling good on the Switch. Metroid Dread, I'm glad that the Switch has just been a cash cow for Nintendo. Speaking of the Switch being a cash cow, this is my next news item. And this article is pretty much saying that the Switch is killing it. This is from CNBC, an official news website, is reporting about Nintendo. And oh my goodness. I'm going. Oh my goodness. The Nintendo Switch is at a 52% profit surge for Nintendo year over year. And so Nintendo is killing it. The Switch is killing it. And those are the news items for this stream. So what's up, baby girl? It's almost built. My daughter says Nintendo Land almost built. In Florida, it will be. That's where we're going when it's built. All right, those are all the news items. But big, if you missed the news at the beginning of the stream, big Switch 2 leaks, bro. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. Think Nintendo. We're out, boy. Peace. Outro.
This channel that I'm about to throw out there for you guys reminds me of me back when I had like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man. And he's probably gonna lose shit when I do this, but hey, man, I gotta say, my boy Obi-Wan, man, that nigga is my nigga right there. He reminds me exactly of me when I was doing this smaller level. His channel, when I look at it, it's such a nostalgia trip, and he has a really cool audience too. Man, if you could show this nigga some love too, that'd be awesome. I don't shout people out unless I like them a lot. I'm picky with that. Anyways, my boy Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan. Hey man, I got you right here, my boy. Get that man a little bit of a look, man. He reminds me of me when I was smaller. You want to take a look in the past, my boy? This is the way you do it.
I got you, Jedi Master. The Jedi Master. I got you, man.
Obi-Wan.
You're playing two town.
Thank you.
I got
Obi-Wan,
you,
man.
homie.
I'm dedicating a workout set to you, my boy. Let's go, guys.
4, 20.
26, 27, 28. Ah! He said hating on the end.